Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Mayor's Monday Message. A little bit later in the afternoon. It's been a busy day around here. Wanted to start off by thanking everybody that came out this weekend. There were amazing activities on Saturday, starting off with the York City cleanup. We had over 131 volunteers coming out and cleaning up their streets. I haven't gotten the stats on all the trash bags, but I drove around town afterwards, and there was a lot of work done, and I really appreciate folks taking care of their neighborhoods. Also, congratulations to all the graduates of the York Business Academy. I heard some really great ideas over at the York College Center for Community Engagement, so that was very exciting. I'm looking forward to some new businesses in the city. Next, let's see, I'm going through the schedule of the day. Oh, the Little League opening was absolutely amazing. Over 300 youngsters in the York City Little League program, and it must have been at least 500, 600 folks out there on Saturday for the kickoff, or I guess not the kickoff, for the, see, this shows or reflects my lack of ability. If you would have seen the pitch I threw on Saturday. I was so good in practice, but oh well, that happens sometimes. Way outside, let's just say that. But everything else on that day was perfect. I'm so excited to see so many parents there and engaging with their kids. I mean, this is the kind of stuff that we all talk about that we need to make more resilient kids. You know, there are a lot of threats out there in our neighborhoods and in our community. But our kids can get through them as long as they've got the support of the parents and coaches and teachers. So, you know, we're committed to working a lot harder on making sure those kids are resilient, and glad to see that so many other folks were out there on Saturday doing the same thing. Also out on the West End, the bike day at the Salem Square Library was amazing, and thanks for the Harrisburg bicycle repair folks that came down. A lot of kids got their bikes repaired right there on the spot on West Princess Street. It was amazing. Folks came out to Coffee with the Cops, and I wanted to thank Roger Nestor and Troy Bankert, also known as Chief Bankert and Acting Lieutenant Nestor. But they did a great job engaging some of our residents and visitors, and I want to thank them for taking their time to do that. A lot of very positive stuff this past week. Unfortunately, it's also not a time of all positivity. We did have our second homicide of the year. Young man shot down over on South Street, and of course, as always, you know, our condolences to the families and friends, and also we are seeking any information that we can get to make sure that the right person is held responsible for this traumatic incident. You know, anybody, whether it's the family, friends, people in the neighborhood, you can always call either the police directly or call my office. Not only with information, but if there are other concerns or other needs in the community, please feel free to call or email our office at mayorsoffice@yorkcity.org, mayorsoffice@yorkcity.org. You can get us here. There were also two other shooting incidents that I just have to remark on, because in both cases, it's people coming from out in the county and coming in to buy drugs. I don't know if they knew the people that they were buying drugs from, but they both ended up getting shot. You know, we have a hard enough time here dealing with our situation from the sales point, from the people that are bringing drugs in, but you know, sales come with a demand. We've got to cut the demand, and you know, folks coming in from outside of the city, and then something happens to us. It's bad for them, but it's also bad for us. I mean, you know, it's just more and more incidents happening, and these could have been avoided, is the point. Don't come to our city to buy drugs. Don't do it. It's as simple as that. I'll just leave it at that. It hurts us all. What you can do is come to our city. How's this for the worst segue ever? You can come to our city to get a job, a real job. We're hiring right now, and I want to start making this part of our segments because there are jobs here in the city, and not just with us, but a lot of businesses are hiring here in the city. And folks ask me every week, almost every day, hey, what jobs do you have in the city? So let's tell you. We need a sewer maintenance supervisor. Now that's something that you do need some skills for, but if you have a background in sewer maintenance at all, we are accepting applications. Something that you don't need to have quite as many skills for is the seasonal gym coordinator. So we're accepting applications for the seasonal gym coordinator. We're also accepting applications for an experienced painter. Not portrait painter, painting buildings, painting trim, that kind of stuff. We're accepting applications for a custodian, and we're also accepting applications for a mechanic. So, and all those applications do need to be in by Wednesday, or the mechanic, you have to be in by Thursday. So make sure that if you want a job with the city and you have qualifications, particularly to be a painter, a custodian, or a mechanic, that you get those job applications in here as soon as you can, and we'll try and provide opportunities. So I'm going to cut it short. There's a lot of work to do around here today, but I just once again want to thank everybody. Last week was a really promising week for everyone around here. It felt a lot better. It felt like the clouds had lifted a little bit. After our rough weeks with the loss of our firefighters and just the general trauma to the city from that incident. So we'll have more positive to say. I got a lot of good news this past week. I can't talk about it all yet, but you're going to be getting some press releases, and we're going to be talking a little bit more about our neighborhood centers, our neighborhood ecosystem building to bring resources into every neighborhood in the city, as well as some great new development that's going to be coming to town. So hope you all find the sunshine in the day. Hopefully clouds will be breaking soon, at least after this next batch of rain. And you'll have a beautiful week, and we'll see you next week. Thanks.